while I got you here. So you were on tour a lot. Did you ever happen to witness Run DMC perform "Walk This Way" with Aerosmith ever?
All the time. We was on tour with Aerosmith. That was the last tour we did. It was Run DMC, Aerosmith, and Kid Rock.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
And
we went
they would do that song every night at
yeah,
the show
that song every
with
night.
Steven Tyler.
Yeah,
Wow, and Joe Perry.
yeah. We should come on first. Then after us, then Kid Rock would come on, and then we would stay and then wait. Then at the end, we would come back out and do Walk This Way with them. We did it like the best one I think that we done was one in St. Louis, and then it was at the 25th anniversary of the MTV Awards, and we
I
did
remember that.
that one was crazy. It was and then it was Steven Tyler, and then Joe and everything. So it was cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Man,
Wait, that was a monster, bro. That was a monster. You
man,
got
yeah, I seen some crazy legendary things, man. I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, man. You got to always know, right, that I like when I go to these schools and I talk to these kids, I tell them all the time, like, times is different now, right? Like when I was
Mhm.
up, you was a plumber and you was a plumber for life. You work for the post office, you're the postman for life. But now, you know what I'm saying? These kids are so smart and so innovative. They can be, they can be a video guy, they can be a blogger, they can be working at the post office. And then, when they get off, they got a night job. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much opportunity out here. And the story I was telling them about Walk This Way is that when that happened, like Running D did not want to put that record out. You know what I'm saying? First, it was a struggle to even get them to rap to do it. Like it's a whole different version of Walk This Way that we
Yeah.
did, but it was just them rap, them regularly rapping. And then Rick Rubin, being the genius that he is, and was like, "Yo, I want you to do it just like them." And when that happened, then Running D still didn't want to put it out, and so they wanted to put out Peter Piper. So it was a deal was made with Jay and Rick Rubin that he would get Running D to rap Walk This Way like Steven Tyler and them and Joe Perry, but you got to put out Peter Piper, and then Walk This Way would be the B side of the single,
Mm.
and Walk This Way turned into a monster.
So was "Walk This Way" originally just they sampled the beat and they rapped on it? Is that
Yeah,
how it all
that's
started?
That's how it started, and then Rick
Like,
Rubin light went off, bing, and he was like, "Nah, I want you to," you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh,
just basically recite what Steven Tyler said and then have the hook come in, fly the hook in. Man, that was historic, man. I remember that music video too, the way it was like divided and then the ball breaks. I mean, it was powerful. It was a
oh,
powerful message too at the end.
and then
Colliding, two different
what?
types of music colliding.
Steven Tyler always give them their props, bro, because he's like, man, we was finished at that
Yeah.
point. We was done, and he was like, Run DMC brought us back.
Steven Tyler's a New York guy too. Yonkers, New York. Went to high school, by the way. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. 914. Repping. I like that. That's where I'm from. A lot of legends. Man, I appreciate you sharing that, man, because like I love music maybe even more than sneakers. So and, honestly, so were you around for a lot of the recordings, or was it mostly the
Yes,
yeah?
yes,
Were you there for Down with the King?
yes,
God
yes.
damn! And that was the pre-era where stuff wasn't getting sent. They were all in
Yes.
the studio together.
Yep, yep. And that was kind of when, you know what I'm saying, when there was a little issue going on with Adidas, so we stopped wearing Adidas, and everybody we was
Mm.
black t-shirts and shit like that. And that you know what? That was just a crazy time because I remember that video, son. It was everybody. If you was anybody in music, you was at that video shoot. I'm
Yeah.
talking Chris Cross, Redman, Method Man, Queen Latifah. Everybody was at that video shoot.
Hmm. Redman is a huge fan of Run DMC, and Redman made me always dream to go to a Run DMC show, which I never had the chance to do. I remember watching an interview with Method Man and Redman, and Method Man was like, "Man, this motherfucker Redman is the biggest Run DMC fan. We went to a show. He already seen him like 4 or 5 times. He knew the whole set. He knew everything Jam Master Jay would say on the microphone. He knew all the chants. He knew it all." And I was like, "Man, I got to go to this show." He's like, how many times you seen him? And Redman was saying, and he just loved them so much. And I was like, man, this shit, because I love going to live shows. I go to shows all the time. And I was like, man, I got to go to a Run DMC show. And I mean, I may be able to see, eventually maybe Run and DMC, but not with Jam Master Jay. I always dreamed of that, man. I always hate that I never got to see that live, but I mean, and Run DMC did a record also on this Judgment Night album too. It was remember that?
Oh,
who was that with? Do you remember?
Was that wasn't Metallica? It was somebody else.
Was it Slayer or something? I forgot who it was.
It was a powerful, strong rock and roll joint.
Yeah, that was groundbreaking too. That soundtrack, because you had all the metal guys. Oh no, the Slayer record was with Ice-T. Ice-T and Slayer did a record together. But you'd have like Pearl Jam and like Cypress Hill, and it was crazy, man. Just groundbreaking shit. Just to think, man, like Run DMC, they weren't even getting cut. They just influenced everyone to wear Adidas, man. It wasn't like now it's all a business, right? Or we're gonna sign Drake with Nike, or we're gonna sign Kanye with Adidas, or we're gonna sign this one with that one. They just pushed this shit, Adidas, and they just took the world by storm, man.
And ain't that crazy, man? That's why I'm saying you got to always do what you love, man. And like, we only just made records about the stuff we really did. Like, no, we weren't listen. Nobody was rapping about killing and shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas liked Adidas. Niggas was rapping about Adidas. You know what I'm
Word
saying?
Up.
That they was the best rappers. We was rapping about being the best rappers.
Man, and I wore Adidas. That's all I wore as a kid. Adidas, Reebok. Because they were affordable. That was the thing.
Exactly.